Well, this morning, fans, athletes, and our community are remembering the life and the legacy of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, the wrestling icon passed away in Clearwater, where he lived yesterday at the age of 71. And on your sides, Beth Rousseau joins us now with the reaction to his sudden loss. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. So Hulk Hogan grew up in Tampa as Terry Bollea, and as we mentioned, still lived in Clearwater. So this loss, of course, it is rocking the wrestling world, but it's having a huge impact on our local community as well.
A powerhouse in the ring with a personality larger than life outside it.
Yo, maniacs! Hulk Hogan here, the greatest of all time.
It's no surprise Hulk Hogan is a household name, the man who put professional wrestling on the radar for many.
What Hulk Hogan did was actually the impossible, to be the most recognizable professional wrestler on the planet.
Hulkamania had its grips on the world, with the wrestling icon appearing in movies, starring in a reality TV show, and opening bars and restaurants.
I remember my mom got me all his collections as a kid, like all the bears, all the headbands, and the shirt, and I've had it to this day.
Police say they received a 911 call from Hulk's home in Clearwater Thursday morning about a medical emergency. They tell us crews quickly arrived and took him to Morton Plant Hospital, where he passed away.
The wrestling community, or people that really don't know one drop of knowledge about the wrestling business, they knew the name and they knew the character of Hulk Hogan.
President Trump and Governor DeSantis are among the many who have spoken out remembering the Hulk and sending well wishes to his family. Clearwater police say there are no suspicious circumstances surrounding his death.
All right, thanks, Amanda. We are following some breaking news right now out of Plant City. One person is dead there after a house fire on Frank Moore Road. Hillsborough County Fire Rescue says they were called there around 4:30 by a neighbor who saw those flames. We're told the state fire marshal is on the way right now to determine how that fire started. We'll keep you updated on that.
Thanks for that. The Polk County Sheriff's Office is not hesitating when making arrests for driving too fast.
A new law in effect this month makes excessive speed a crime. News Channel 8's Polk County Bureau reporter Stacy DeSilva joins us now live from Lakeland along Interstate 4. And Stacy, this is something the sheriff there actually pushed for. He wants to crack down on these super speeders.
Yeah, that's right, Jen and Josh. Sheriff Judd said that he was inspired to push for these stiffer penalties after a traffic stop a few years ago resulted in a ticket, not an arrest. It took traffic congestion for Polk County deputies to catch up to a driver going 150 miles per hour on the interstate.
So when we caught him, our deputies gave him a traffic citation. I said, why didn't you arrest him for reckless driving? And they go, well, speed alone does not constitute reckless driving.
After that, Sheriff Grady Judd says he advocated for tougher laws.
It's got to be criminal when you're driving over 100 miles an hour, putting people's lives at risk.
As of July 1st, so-called super speeding can result in jail time. Drivers caught going over 100 miles per hour or more than 50 miles per hour over the speed limit will get arrested and face up to 30 days in jail for their first offense.
We have people that are working traffic on I-4 every day. There's your warning.
Polk County deputies arrested their 9th dangerous excessive speeder Wednesday morning. Sheriff Judd says he was a 24-year-old on his way to the Hard Rock Casino, clocked going 105 miles per hour.
Hunter's had traffic citations for speeding. That didn't get him under control. I hope this trip to the county jail did, because we want him to live to be a very old man.
Sheriff Judd says speeding and driving under the influence account for most fatal crashes.
All of a sudden, their life's over. So their loved ones never got to say goodbye.
New at 11, former Tampa Assistant U.S. Attorney Mike Gordon and 2 federal civil service members filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration for unlawful and unconstitutional actions. The complaint filed in federal court today alleges Attorney General Pam Bondi did not provide a reason for their termination, citing only Article 2 of the Constitution, which gives the president broad powers. Gordon and his 2 fellow plaintiffs believe their firings are political retribution for their work prosecuting Trump supporters who stormed the Capitol on January 6th. The lawsuit says Gordon's termination came as a shock because he was picked to co-lead the Leo Gavoni prosecution just a month before. Gordon spoke about the case earlier this week with 8 on Your Side investigative reporter Brittany Mueller.
I don't know where the case is going to go from there. If I win, I could be, the government could be ordered to reinstate me, but it's going to be a year, maybe 2, before that case ends. And who knows if this administration would even follow that order.
The plaintiffs want to be reinstated. The White House and the Department of Justice previously told us they had no comment when we asked questions about Gordon's termination. We have reached out again about the lawsuit.
Well, the future of the next Rays stadium hangs in the balance again. Late today, St. Pete city officials voted to officially terminate the city's deal with the Rays and its developer. News Channel 8's Victoria Lucas joins us. She is live in St. Pete tonight. Victoria.
And Stacy, the vote was unanimous. St. Petersburg City Council members giving the final go-ahead to explore other options for the Trop. Now, this decision coming months after the Rays announced their withdrawal from the $6.5 billion project back in March of this year. $1.3 billion would have went to the new stadium. Along with the new ballpark, the historic gas plant district as a whole would have featured thousands of homes, office space, parks, and more. Rays principal owner Stuart Sternberg said a series of events led to the team walking away, such as the damage caused to the stadium's roof caused by hurricanes and financial delays. The city council members say this vote now allows them to move forward with, again, other options.
I think we have an opportunity now that we wouldn't have had if we were to go forward with this, one in which we have a lot more finances to move forward with the things that we need in this city, the things that we're going to get in this deal that we're positive we can still do, and maybe even more of, and so I'll just leave it there.
And Mayor Kenneth Welsh did release a statement right after the vote saying while the Rays' decision was terribly disappointing, coming to a closure on this agreement was the most important step for the city. And he adds that the city now can focus on developing portions of the historic gas plant district with an initial focus on housing. Live in St. Petersburg, Victoria Lucas, 8 on your side.
Better Call Banking is getting results tonight for 2 customers of a roofing company that collected hefty deposits but never delivered. 8 on your side. Consumer investigator Shannon Bankin joins us live in studio.
Stacy, the owner of the now defunct Platinum Roofing, has sent refund checks to both consumers that I reached out about. Platinum Roofing's phone number is now disconnected, and online listings show the Brandon company is permanently closed. After my Better Call Banking investigation highlighted 2 customers who paid thousands and got nothing, law enforcement in 2 counties opened up their own investigations last month. And now the owner, Nick Jackson, has made things right with both customers.
It means that, you know, it's over, it's done, it's something I won't have to worry about, hopefully, for the rest of my life. So, and that's what I said, it's peace of mind.
I'm glad I called you, Shannon. I don't think I would have had that check if I had not. I don't think none of the steps that any of us had taken, if they had not gotten done, we would probably have not gotten that check. So I'm so grateful for everything that you have done.
We're grateful for you, too. You get to do some really nice work out in the community. So don't you love feeling the appreciation? Because they were getting nowhere.
They were getting nowhere, and now not only do they have their money back, but because they got their money back, they have 2 brand new, beautiful roofs on their homes right in time for, you know, hurricane season.
That's great.
And hopefully it will be good through hurricane season. But I can tell you, Audrey told me that she feels better knowing that the roof's not leaking anymore, and she's starting with a fresh roof.
That's awesome. All right, more to come on this as well. If you have a problem that needs solving, you better call Bankin. The number 1-855-BANKIN.